Hey everyone, welcome back to Gear Shift Hub. Today we're diving into a motorcycle that combines laid-back cruising comfort with a fresh modern twist and the all-new 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400. The Avenger series has always been a special name in Bajaj's lineup, catering to riders who want that relaxed, cruiser feel without spending a fortune. Over the years, the Avenger 220 and Avenger 160 became crowd favorites for their easygoing ergonomics and affordability. But in 2025, Bajaj has stepped things up in a big way, giving us the most powerful and premium Avenger yet, the Avenger 400. In this detailed review, we'll go through its design, performance, features, comfort, and of course the price, to see if this is truly the ultimate budget cruiser for Indian and global markets. Now, the very first thing that strikes you about the 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400 is its styling. Bajaj has modernized the bike while still keeping the classic cruiser DNA alive. You've got that low-slung stance, long wheelbase, and forward-set footpegs that give you that laid-back riding posture. The tank is teardrop-shaped with subtle yet premium graphics, and it flows into a wide cushioned seat designed for hours of comfort. At the front, Bajaj has moved away from the simple round halogen headlamp of the older Avengers and given the Avenger 400 the modern full LED lighting setup. The circular LED DRLs give it a signature look, especially at night. The rear section has been reworked too, with a sleeker tail lamp design and a slightly more sculpted rear fender. The chrome has been toned down compared to older Avengers, making way for a more matte black and brushed metal finish that feels contemporary and stylish. This makes the Avenger 400 appeal not only to traditional cruiser fans, but also to younger riders who want something that looks classic yet modern. When it comes to the heart of the bike, Bajaj has equipped the Avenger 400 with a 373cc liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine essentially derived from the Dominar 400, but tuned differently for cruiser duties. That means you're looking at around 39 horsepower and close to 35 Nm of torque. What's special here is the tuning. Instead of chasing higher revs, Bajaj has focused on low and mid-range grunt, which is exactly what a cruiser needs. The power delivery is smooth and tractable, making it perfect for city commutes, highway cruising, and even the occasional long-distance tour. Paired with the 6-speed gearbox and a slipper clutch, shifting is slick and rider-friendly. Bajaj has also included ride-by-wire for better throttle response and smoother acceleration. The bike feels most comfortable cruising between 80 to 110 km per hour, where the engine hums along without strain, and thanks to the liquid cooling and fuel injection, it remains refined even during longer rides. Comfort has always been the Avenger's strongest point, and the 2025 Avenger 400 takes it up a notch. The seat height is kept low at around 730 mm, which makes it very accessible even for shorter riders. The wide handlebar and forward-set foot controls give you that relaxed cruiser triangle posture. The cushioning on both rider and pillion seats has been improved, making it more suitable for long-distance touring. Bajaj has also worked on the suspension setup. You now get telescopic forks at the front with increased travel and twin shock absorbers at the rear, tuned to balance comfort and stability. Combined with the long wheelbase, the bike feels planted and stable, whether you're gliding through the city or eating up highway miles. Braking is handled by a large front disc and a rear disc, supported by dual-channel ABS as standard. This was a much-needed upgrade, especially for a 400cc cruiser, and it gives you confidence while braking at high speeds or during sudden stops. The Avenger 400 rides on alloy wheels wrapped in 2 Blues tires, with a beefy 130-section rear tire that not only looks good but also adds stability. The ground clearance sits at a practical 170 mm, enough to handle Indian road conditions without scraping. In terms of features, Bajaj has stepped up the game with the Avenger 400. You get a fully digital instrument cluster that shows speed, tachometer, trip meters, gear position indicator, fuel gauge, and even Bluetooth connectivity for call and message alerts. There's also a USB-C charging port neatly integrated for charging your phone on the go, a thoughtful touch for long-distance riders. The lighting is fully LED, and Bajaj has included hazard light functionality for added safety. Another cool feature is the optional touring kit, which includes a windscreen, saddlebags, and a backrest for the pillion, making the Avenger 400 an even better companion for road trips. Now, let's talk about performance on the road. The Avenger 400 feels smooth and refined at city speeds, with plenty of low-end torque to crawl through traffic without constantly working the gearbox. Out on the highway, the bike finds its sweet spot at cruising speeds of around 90 to 100 km per hour, where the engine feels relaxed, and you can ride all day without fatigue. Push it harder, and the Avenger 400 will still pull strongly up to 140 km per hour. But the bike is clearly designed for calm, enjoyable cruising rather than aggressive top-end runs. Vibration levels are well controlled, thanks to better engine mounting and refinement work from Bajaj. Fuel efficiency is expected to be around 28 to 32 km/L, which, for a 400cc cruiser, is actually quite respectable. Combined with a 14-liter fuel tank, you're looking at a practical touring range of over 350 kilometers on a single tank. One of the biggest selling points of the Avenger series has always been affordability, and Bajaj has managed to keep the Avenger 400 within reach of a wide audience. The expected price of the 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400 is around 2.3 to 2.5 lakh rupees ex-showroom in India. That puts it significantly below international cruiser options like the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 or Honda CB350 in terms of price-to-performance ratio, while offering more power and modern features. For riders who always wanted a cruiser with more grunt than the Avenger 220 but didn't want to spend big on premium brands, the Avenger 400 hits the sweet spot. What makes the Avenger 400 stand out is its balance of style, comfort, and performance at an accessible price point. It brings the charm of cruiser motorcycling to a wider audience, offering features that make sense for real-world usage, from low seat height and comfy ergonomics to Bluetooth connectivity and practical fuel efficiency. Bajaj has essentially created a bike that can be your daily commuter during the week and your highway tourer on the weekends, without making you feel like you're compromising on either. To wrap it all up, the 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400 is a huge leap forward for the Avenger family. It keeps the classic cruiser soul alive but adds modern performance, technology, and practicality that today's riders demand. Whether you're someone upgrading from a smaller Avenger or a new rider looking for a stylish, comfortable, and capable cruiser without breaking the bank, this bike deserves a serious look. Bajaj has managed to build a machine that not only looks the part but also delivers on the road, and that makes the Avenger 400 one of the most exciting launches in the affordable cruiser segment for 2025. So that's our full review of the 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400. What do you think about Bajaj's newest cruiser? Is it the perfect blend of style and substance? Or do you think it still has to prove itself against rivals like Royal Enfield? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, stay tuned to GearShift Hub for more detailed motorcycle reviews and updates. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth content. Until next time, ride safe and keep shifting gears.